Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. Welcome back to more Alan Wake 2, But I'm Bad, the DLC, Night Springs, Episode 2, live stream during Thankmas, but not going up on YouTube during that. But thank you to those that have supported the charity event. Still plenty of more goofy things to unlock if you are currently listening to this live. We are on to Episode 2 of Night Springs DLC, which is DLC 1 of 2 with North Star. Yes, load. I've already stated that if it is playing as Jesse, I'm gonna lose my mind.
A woman on a mission to save a missing loved one, desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her.
Mm-hmm.
Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about.
Her brother?
On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel.
Yeah.
Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has.
Okay.
She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs.
Night Springs
Tonight's
isn't a real place.
dreamlike episode, North Star.
I love this old school text.
This is gonna get strange.
Ah!
There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
It's the girl. So hold on. We are pre-control. This is a flashback to Jesse searching for Dylan. And it's of the premise before the events of... It's a prequel to Control. Oh. I mean, it has to work within the confines probably of the combat engine of this game. I don't think they just patched in all of the Control combat in just the DLC. But this also means... Because as we learned in Control, which by the time this goes online, the entire Control playthrough is online, so I can talk about spoilers because whatever, the whole thing's online. And also the game is a few years old. Dylan doesn't exist. Not really. There's conflicting evidence about Dylan even being a real person. Or if he was created... Is that top part of that coffee pot a giant upside down triangle? Sam Lake, you hack. It would be weird if Jesse was the fake twin because you play as her, whereas Dylan only talks to you. Nah, it's just a filter. I disagree. It looks like an upside down triangle, which is a coffee filter. It's upside down triangle. I don't know. I'd be more pressed to say that when the AWE happened, that Jesse Faden was there, and then she got split into two people, and then from then on, she thought she had a brother, which I guess technically the AWE would have made her have a brother at that point, but I don't. Hello, Polaris.
You think something here's important? What, the numbers?
Ah, it's the code. And Polaris is telling us it's 238. Specifically just 238? Okay, Polaris. I see the code we need to add in. Also, this is the temporarily closed. So this is after... Is this after Mocha dies? If this is even real. This is the problem with some of this stuff, and under the premise of it being Night Springs, is that... Is this even real?
To track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Right. Hello? Is anybody here?
Wait, Jesse has shadow monsters like Alan?
Roasting bar. This place really makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point.
Dark as the void. Yeah, see? It's called Dark Triangle Coffee. Son of a bitch! It's the coffee filter is obviously an upside down triangle. Look, more than the sum of its parts. Dark upside down triangle. Now it's just triangles of different sides now. This is coffee at its prime. The secret is in the roast. Propaganda. Of course it's propaganda. Again, this is a Night Springs thing. Okay, we've got to... We're being blocked.
Join our dark roast family.
Join our dark roast family? Based on what they actually mentioned in the game, it's a 50-50 possibility that either one of them is real or they are both real. Yeah, yep. There's something going on there. Oh gosh. The welcome center?
Why does
Please.
an amusement park need a welcome center?
Why does the amusement park need a welcome center? Oh, please don't.
No tape. I don't have time to sit around watching movies anyway.
No tape. We have to find a tape and put a tape in there? This is probably based on events that happened to Jesse, but they added elements to make it a Night Springs episode. Most likely.
What the fuck are those?
Jesse, what the fuck are those? Roasting bar, espresso express, coffee warehouse, tasting room, latte lagoon, slow roaster, welcome center, the percolator, and entrance. I think this is this is probably the park before it get... Tim! Tim! That means the FBC knows about Tim?
The gazebo? You think there's something there?
Hello, Tim.
Ma'am, here. Get inside the light.
I am
Oh,
inside
they don't
the light.
like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kind of let myself in.
Got more than you bargained for, huh?
Now this would be before, even if we have to accept the fact that this is not real, but events recreated by the FBC because they control the Night Springs propaganda machine. It still begs the question. You're playing it as a player because this game is very meta. The game's story in Alan Wake 2 exists for the game to exist. Like they've done the whole loop, right? The fact that Sam Lake is in the game talking to Alan Wake, which means that Sam Lake, the real person, wrote himself into his own game to talk to his own character that he made up as an actor of a character that Sam Lake, the person, plays in the game that is voiced by a different person. Whatever, right? This is still before Tim got yeeted into the dark place. But then how does the FBC know about Tim? And does the FBC know about what he can do? And Mr. Door. Is that why Mr. Door is a part of this? God damn it.
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out.
Hmm.
The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
Government. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years? Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear.
Thanks, Tim.
This is deep state science.
Deep state science. Because this is the weird thing. If this is a recreation, that means the FBC knows about Tim. But if it's not a recreation, and it's just presented to you as a player being these episodes of Night Springs, I still wonder if Tim is completely separate and the FBC can't do anything about him because of his powers. The events of Quantum Break definitely would be an AWE. Absolutely. So that's where I wonder how much they've broadened their universe.
I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
And see, calling it Night Springs, which is the bizarro version of Bright Falls. If you're today years old when you've heard that, then it's the dark version of Bright Falls is Night Springs, but it's also the fake version of it as well. It's just the one that is made up for the show.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
Do not drink the
This
coffee.
should make things easier.
She gets a Colt, not a revolver. So like Saga does. She does have a bit of a different way to hold it, but she still does the underhand like Saga. I'm still kind of baffled that there's no flashlight upgrades. Staff memo. Please be aware there are some changes due to new management. Starting immediately, Coffee World will only open at night. This will allow us to draw in new customers. All staff will be pushing our new brand, our brand new Dark as the Void blend. Yeah, see, this never happened at Coffee World specifically. This whole open at night thing, dark roast coffee, dark as the void, whatever. On that note, tomorrow we'll have a special tasting party for staff. Attendance is mandatory. Please bring your friends. Yeah. Missing person. Have you seen me? Jacob Flemson. Last seen hiking at Night Springs National Park on 18 September. They reported party advised that her partner, Jacob Flemson, was last seen leaving the Night Springs National Park at approximately 11:30 a.m. Flemson was wearing a dark shirt with rock band logo, flannel overshirt, navy jeans. If found, please contact the Night Springs Sheriff's Department. Have we heard of Jacob Flemson before? There's so many names in this world. I'd have to look at like the the wiki documents for all the character names. I don't know if we've heard of this Jacob before. Dark Triangle Coffee proudly presents Night Under the Stars. The nights may be cold, but the coffee is hot. This week, Coffee World will only... Oh, this week, Coffee World will only be at night. Is it this week? Huh. Maybe this is a staff memo about it only being open, but this is like the first week of it. Only be open at night. Bring your family, friends, children, anyone you know for fun under the stars. Join us. Join the percolation. See, then why would the FBC make a Night Springs episode about propaganda if they're also if they make propaganda?
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned.
Cult stashes.
Still with me? Good to hear.
Hello, Polaris. This is before, if this is also before the events of Control, then this is before Polaris loses almost all of itself, because Jesse accidentally kills Hedron, which I guess is Polaris, but the shard of Polaris in Jesse's head still exists. That's it. I guess there would be cult stashes here, because the cult was forming up. No, sir. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's just the board language. What's curious about this, too, is that it has the black upside-down triangle and the right side up, I guess it'd be a light triangle. Even in this text as well, there's both triangles. But in Control, there's only the dark upside-down triangle. But then we also interact with the former, which clearly may have been part of the board before. So is this supposed to hint that they're the two entities now, but eventually it's only one entity? Or at least they, you know, push the former out? Whoa. The comic music goes crazy. Jesse's aim is so crispy. Jesse has no, like, her crosshair barely moves. She is stone cold. Even Saga would have recoil. Jesse has 0 recoil. There's a laser beam. Am I playing Destiny right now? Well, yeah, I don't know how much is overthinking versus just thinking about all the different connected points. I don't know. This would be based on an AWE. Yeah, that's true. Also, Jesse's getting a ton of ammunition as well, though. Oh, Polaris is way over there. Jesse doesn't have a map, as one might imagine. Oh, cult stash. Just the Simon Says. That's why it's tough to... I wonder if there's a way to translate this. Was there ever a key or a translation key or a cipher we ever got for the triangle language? Or is it just supposed to be a whole bunch of nothing? God, that's not cute at all. That's so terrifying. That's the thing with this kind of a storytelling device, is how much of it is meant to be picked apart how much of it is meant to be face value, how much of it is over the top. I'm so ready for Firebreak though. It's spring next year. I guess technically it's winter 25, so it's the first 3 months of, or first 2 months of next year. Oh my god, these cold stashes are coming in quick. Are they all just the Simon Says? It just translates to the Rick Roll URL. I'm sure it's translated online somewhere. I just don't know if we got a cipher for it. Because I know we've seen these symbols before. I'm going to say that the coffee cult thing was an AWE and the characters were thrown into... Oh, the characters were thrown in to throw people off? It's... Yeah, maybe. Also, Jesse has... We have 20 batteries right now. It's absolutely bonkers. But again, it still begs this question that if this is real, if it, or based off real events, that Jesse did go to Coffee World before... This would have been on her trip across the country, because she never stayed in one place longer than like a couple of weeks. She kept moving from one place to the next, trying to stay away from the FBC. But then what's weird is that she totally gives into the FBC and becomes the probably greatest director the organization's ever seen. She's basically a god now, because Northmore... Yeah, huh? Because Northmore obviously bound himself to a bunch of... Northmore bound himself to a bunch of OOPs, but then he basically went nuclear. Ah, shit. There's so many of them. Oh, I thought there was more. Just the two. Oh, and Jesse just has med kit. Oh, she doesn't full heal. Because she doesn't have the healing tech. She has to use... That's real creepy in there. I almost thought that the swirl around the coffee cup was a spiral, but it's not. It's just two circles. Which I have to go back and look what I couldn't remember. I was trying to remember this the other day in Discord. The other doors in the Ocean View Motel and Casino. We know the spiral, which is now the writer's room. We know the upside down triangle is the board, astral plane. Weren't there two other doors? There was a door that that person screamed behind. But what were the symbols on those other doors? Because that's what we're piecing together between Control and Alan Wake 2, what each door leads to. We only know about two of them, but there are multiple. Okay, it's gonna get a little more complicated now. I think I lost it. Nope. Okay. I mean, you just gotta count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You gotta count the numbers. But You just have to count the numbers as they pop up, but they are pretty quick. Am I supposed to get in this room? This is the gift shop. I'm coming, Polaris. Hold on. Oh, it just opens.
A tasting room?
Yeah, tasting room. This is... I'm not supposed to drink the coffee, though. Are there two different outcomes if she drinks the coffee or doesn't drink the coffee? Is there coffee in the mug? There's no coffee in the mug? I don't know. I kind of listen to Tim. Maybe you have to drink the coffee at some point, though. I don't know. I'll listen to Tim for now and not drink the coffee. Oh, I can't actually get to the Ferris wheel, can I? Is it blocked off? Oh no, it's all the way around. Okay. I'm trying to explore the teddy bear and moose. Oh, there are 6 symbols. I thought there were 4. There are 6. Here we go again. 491. No, sorry. 6914. Okay. 28. Only one of them is not yet linked. Only one of them is not yet linked. Oh, I guess when you go to the Ocean View Motel and Casino at different times, there are different symbols. There were different symbols depending on when you went to it. It's so creepy, man. 2 circles overlapping and a dot in the overlap. Reverse board triangle. Oh, on its base and empty. So like the one we're seeing here, it's the empty one, the white one, unfilled, if you will. Something looks like a magnifying glass and 4 squares, each within the next. Oh. Those are the other ones, on top of the fact that we have the spiral and then the regular board triangle. And are the other ones already all connected to their other games then? Two circles overlapping, dot in the overlap. Is it like an infinity symbol? So is that Quantum Break or something? No? I'm just wondering, like, how are they connected to their other games? Are they references? Are they actually connected? Yeah. Okay, Polaris, I'm almost there. Oh, the well isn't here. Oh, there's the well. Sorry, I'm dumb. I thought the well was further back. And in fact is not. And it's here, and it's also full. For a game that was planned and canceled called Vanguard. Oh. Okay. Well, you know, if it was canceled, it's going to show back up in some reference somewhere. If that's the only reference they're putting. All right.
What is this stuff? It smells like coffee.
It smells like coffee? Hold on, did I get the open all caches? Nope. Okay, so there's still more. Yeah, Jesse's aim is so crispy. Gun does no damage though. Gun does no damage. It's super weak. Yeah, she does this now too. She has this pose. Saga always had the low hand or the drawn.
This must be the warehouse. But how do I get inside?
So many porta potties here, man. It's crazy. Are all these cult stashes just going to be the Simon Says? I guess so. Okay. They're not actually getting super complicated. I was ready for them to start just adding one each time and get like really ridiculous. Man, now I gotta go on to see if there's some Reddit thread where they've translated all of the triangle language. Maybe someone in chat's already on that though, and we can talk about that. But all of these have triangle language in them. Is there still more? Oh, that's all the stashes. Percolate. Solve all stashes. Okay. I didn't miss any then back at the in Coffee World proper.
Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert passkey.
Fucking machine.
Passkey invalid. Do you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
We haven't found the orientation video yet. Uh-huh. Well, shit. I imagine you might be able to brute force it, but that's not really much in the spirit, is
Guess
it?
we need to find that orientation video.
I guess I need to find the orientation video. There's a wiki with the translated messages. Well, it's on the. Is it on the Alan Wake 2 wiki? Yeah. I found the solution to the 3-digit code, but nothing on the triangles. I think they're not the same. Now we have conflicting information. I mean, the best place to look would be the Alan Wake 2 wiki, I'd imagine. Then you just go to the Night Springs expansion DLC page. All right, so where did I not look yet? I found all the stashes, so... Oh, she doesn't even have her melee anymore. Maybe I can talk to Tim? Because is in the roast at its prime, some of its parts. Angles of triangle prime members. Angles of triangle. The one I found is from the Alan Wake fandom site. Oh, not sure how accurate it is. These are like old school coffee roasters. Interesting. I don't know where I'd find that. I'm locked in. Does Tim have any dialogue? If I go back to him, ask him about the video, maybe? They make sense in the context of what is happening. Yeah, because I'm just not sure, because there was a lot of the triangle language in Control, so I'm not sure if it had been... Oh, hello.
Glad to see you're okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
A videotape was missing from the Welcome Center. I think the password I need is on it. You haven't seen it, have you?
Yeah, I've seen it. But that tape is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit and it was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
See, this is where this is where I don't know how many layers this game is trying to play on you. Is Tim not controllable by the FBC? So he's actually telling the truth. Is this Night Springs a reenactment or just based on? Is this supposed to be propaganda, or is it just meant to be just funny set dressing for the player and this did happen? So Tim actually was here, but this version of Coffee World also in the base game doesn't exist because this is like the bizarro nighttime version, which we never saw. So it's how far, which is the whole point, I'm sure.
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in the Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
One thing I noticed that Remedy does, even when they have a really good engine that they've put together, is... I've talked about this before. Interacting with objects with 3D models is difficult because you have to basically do all the animation by hand unless it's all motion captured. Like you look at God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. That's motion captured. So they even motion capture the objects to then animate over. But a clever trick they do is they always have you pick up the items from something else. They don't have the people hand them to you often. Or right here, Tim puts the key down so it becomes animated by just this character, drops it, no more animation, and then you pick it up. It's a clever way to do handing of objects in animation, because the opposite, to do it when you actually interact, is quite difficult. You can see I make fun of it in Final Fantasy XIV because all they do is like, here's the thing, and you're standing like 20 feet apart, and your character just goes, oh, I got it, thank you. You're like, how are you telekinetic? It serves the purpose of that in that game. It's fine, but it's still just holding your hand to nothing, and all of a sudden the character has the thing that they need. You don't think Tim was here. I would say this is where they just threw familiar faces in to make the audience feel safer. But the audience wouldn't know who Tim was. Don't make fun of your telekinetic abilities? Oh, my bad. So I still have the option to drink the coffee, which I'm assuming I don't want to do. Oh, okay, holy shit. Thought that boy would be stunned for a moment longer, but absolutely not. Just blinked into my entire butt. Tells me that Tim jumping around in time, like he said to Saga, time means nothing here. True. Also true. So I have to move this, though? I have to push the button? Ferris wheel control key. And do I have to stop it myself, or does it just move? Oh, I have to stop it myself, yeah. Do you think there are things in the other coffee cups, too? Or only in the fourth one? Maybe like other little references in the coffee cups? Probably not. It'd be cool if there was. But if that Tim is, if that's the Tim from actual Bright Falls, it means Jesse was in the dark place at some point. That's potentially, well, yeah. If I imagine this place is in the dark, this would be the dark place version of. Yeah, nothing so far. I thought it'd be like interesting little things in the other coffee cups, but. I guess not.
So, you up for a movie?
All right. It's gonna be Threshold Kids, right? It's gonna be Dr. Uncle Bones or something. It just has to be, right? How would it not be? Or it'll be Mr. Door or something. What if I can go back and talk to Tim about it? He's still sitting here. Nothing new with Tim? Okay. The music's going crazy. All right. Or it's just Ilmo and Yako. It could be the Koskela brothers. Or it could be Threshold Kids. Place your votes. Okay, if it's government propaganda, probably not the brothers. None of the above? Oh. Let's see.
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark
Spiral
Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial
truth.
and spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can
accelerating
open
at
it.
speeds previously
Hey,
unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is.
Soon everyone will know
Yeah.
Something is. Oh, it's in my head. Please, you need to. Please, no, please, Lloyd. You stopped it. That was awful. Like a voice screaming in my head. But we got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse. That video was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here? Control people? Why? What's their plan? What if my brother has already been... No. I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
She said the thing. She said the thing. Also, that tape is totally an altered item. There's no fucking way it's not. Absolutely an altered item. Designed to hypnotize people. Through subliminal messaging. And mind control, I guess. Holy crap. Absolutely 100% altered item. That the tape is. Now here's the question. Was there a VHS tape in Control? In like the Panopticon or anything? Or that we read about? Did we read about a tape anywhere? Ooh, that would be the thing to double check. Is there a VHS tape? Check the VHS tape log on the wiki real quick to see if it talks about using it for mind control or subliminal messaging and propaganda. There were others, so now I'm just wondering if there was one that sounds like it was from here. So I knew about that tape before even coming here. Yeah. Because you know Remedy can't help themselves. Or mostly Sam Lake can't help himself. But because Jesse has Polaris, it stopped the effect. Because if Polaris is a Hedron, and we know the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers, are able to stop and interact with objects of power, ultra items, or whatever, right? That's how all the facility members of the FBC could actually just work in the oldest house without fear of getting corrupted. Mostly by the hiss, though, I feel. But obviously, if Jesse's got an alien inside of her head, an alien polygon, it can reverse the effects, or at least it shows that it can reverse the effects that we're trying to influence Jesse.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
Oh, I don't... It's back there on the by the roasters. I don't actually know. I also don't know if it's real roasting temperatures.
Now that I can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar. The optimal roasting temperature. You don't happen to know that, do you?
She just asked Polaris. She just asked Polaris if Polaris knew.
I've loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine. Let's check this out.
Oh, it's like a mini game thing. Angle of triangles, prime numbers, 1 + 2 + 1, 2 + 4 + 3.
Okay, so the temperature is higher than whatever this is.
Uncover the mystery and ineffable essence behind every cup of Dark Triangle's unique roast. More than the sum of its parts. Oh, I see. Dark Triangle coffee has an optimal roasting temperature which is greater than the sum of our triangle. Join us. Join the percolation. Greater than the sum of the triangle. The sum of the triangle is 180. So 200? Because 60, 60, 60. It's an acute triangle, triple sides of an acute, so less than 90 degrees. Yeah, greater than the sum, which would mean 200.
This is like being back in school.
Kind of is. Yes, Control had a couple like things like this that there was a word problem in Control that I just used a word problem solver because I was not about to do math. I was like, and did the, well, no, was it? No, sorry, it was in Alan Wake 2. It was one of the earlier cult caches had one of the world problems on it. Sorry, that was what it was from. All three of these games are melting my brain. Uncover the mysterious and ineffable truth. Okay, that's where we go. In the roast. The first digit of our optimal roasting temperature is half of the second, and the third digit is one less than the one before. Oh, God dang it. We got to write down some freaking notes. So it's greater than 180. The first digit is half the second. Third digit is one less, is minus one than the one before. Yeah, 243, which if it's 243, that's more than 180. So that so far checks out.
So the temperature is less than 500.
Yeah. Is below 500 Fahrenheit. 500 also the number of light years between Earth and planet X13.
What?
What is planet X13? What the shit? What? What? Is that another Remedy game reference? What is X13? What the hell? I mean, so if 243 is definitely way less than, because 2 is half of 4 and 3 is 1 less than 4. And is 243 a prime number? That is a great question. But 243 is also just right here scratched out. So would they have just given you the answer just like that as a debate? Oh, it's not 243.
Doesn't seem right.
Ah, okay. Apparently, planet X13 is in. Oh, it's a Calvin and Hobbes. It's a Calvin and Hobbes. Interesting. There are 3 numbers I can think of that meet the 3 requirements. Yeah, it has to be under 500, over 180. The first digit is half the second. So the first digit doesn't have a whole lot of options. Because it can't be 3. Maybe it could be 3. It could be 365. Or 487. Maybe? So we're thinking it's like 487? I don't think that sounds right in actual roasting coffee temperature. We roasted at 487 degrees? Holy. Okay.
Did it. 487.
Oh, shit.
Who knew geometry would actually come in handy?
I didn't actually use geometry. I just used the word problem. And there are only so many options you can actually solve for under 500, but over 180. So I don't know if it was geometry exactly. But sure, Jesse, sure. Okay, anything new from Tim? I can get some more supplies that I don't need because I have a bajillion. I have 400 bullets on me. Jesse, you got some deep pockets, girl. I also didn't look at all the clues. What do you mean? I looked at all 3 posters and the thing on the wall. What other clues are there? Or the thing on the table? What other clues were there? Oh, well, the other things to hover on the poster were just what it was saying. Like, the bottom thing was the same in every single one. It was join the percolation. Man, this gun sucks. That's why you have so much ammo. Good lord. What caliber is this? I mean, I said it was like a, it's not a Colt 45. It can't be. What caliber is this gun? These are tiny bullets. Also 24 in the clip is crazy. Yeah, these are just saying what it says up here. It's just saying the actual parts that it's connected to. These are the word problem parts. Yeah. Or I'm missing? Maybe. Well, they're really wiggly. Their heads are like really dark blobs. They're not the when you break away the shadowy exterior on the enemies with Alan, then all the shadow stuff goes away. But on for Jesse here, I really don't know what happens when you drink the coffee. I'm gonna have to like come back through and just drink the coffee. When you remove their shadow goop, they're still pretty warbly. So it's kind of hard to actually hit their head. So that's why I'm just kind of pulse firing in the direction of their head. And because her crosshairs like barely bounce. Look how tight her spread pattern is. She's got laser arm. Yeah. No bullet recoil really, but the enemies do wobble. Yeah. But also, it just feels weak because I don't think she has any type of upgrades. It's just base stuff.
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for dark triangle coffee beans
In Fahrenheit. 487?
487.
That is correct. Further verification required.
I knew
Oh,
it.
come on.
Try the coffee.
Oh, do you have to drink the coffee? Oh, you can lie about it? Jesse does lie.
I don't want to drink your damn coffee.
Try the coffee.
Try the coffee.
Okay, never mind. It's going to make you drink
That's
it.
gonna be a problem. But I can't stop now. You'll keep me safe. Right?
Try the coffee.
Will it know I haven't tried it?
I tried the coffee.
Not coffee. Try the coffee.
What the
Worth a
fuck is
shot.
going on? You are not coffee? What the hell? Polaris did say that they would protect us, I guess. So is the coffee also an altered item? What the shit? Which means the beans are an altered item? I don't know, man. It's 5 bullets to the head. I think that was five landed shots to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 shots. So yeah, the few times that I maybe missed, it was definitely felt more, but 5 shots still a lot. Alan was 3. Or technically he was 2 if it was last bullet once I got the perk. All right, I have to try the coffee. Never mind. I don't get it. Okay, just
Yeah,
sure.
this looks completely normal.
Uh-huh. Based on those messages in the caches, it's neither. Oh, are the messages in the caches talking about the coffee itself? Yo, let's get some copy and pastes for them. There were how many? There were 6 of them? There were 6 caches? I feel like there were 6 at least. What were they saying about it? Because if the coffee does something, are the beans altered? Is roasting them making them altered? Is the coffee just itself altered? You know, what process of it is making it weird? They are thirsty. We can quench them. The percolation begins. What? They move so stiffly. They do not flow like the blend. We should copy blend in. Some are upset by the percolation, yet they enjoy the blend. Share the signal. The mug has come. The next stage is imminent. Direct the person to seal the park. The mug senses an intruder coming. Prepare. What the fucking crap? So if that's if it's to believe that those are the Hedrons talking, we still don't know. Are the board multiple Hedrons? Are there just other Hedrons themselves, which are just other aliens doing alien shit? So they're making mind control coffee. Also, it says, yeah, they do not flow like the blend. We should copy blend in. That's the Hedrons looking like humans, like they're Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. I don't think the board and the Hedrons are the same alien species. They might not be. That's true. Because the Hedrons is what Polaris is, which are the cube-like engram aliens. And the board is probably something different. Because we know the former is that weird tentacled dick spider monster with the double eyeball. So, yeah, there's just aliens. There's, yeah, multiple aliens, 100%. 100%.
Here goes nothing. I'm trusting you. Huh. That wasn't so... Shit. There's definitely something wrong with this coffee. I know I
Join?
can count on you. That fucking door better open now.
Join? Drink? Beans? Okay, so it's the beans, obviously, and they just make it into, sure, to feed it to people? Tim? Tim, you good? Tim, you're not good. Tim? Join us, make the world coffee? All right, then. Tim? Buddy? Did you just shoot Weird Al Yankovic? What the hell, bro? He did just blast 3. Okay, hello. What's up, Tim? You good?
Are you all right, Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine. But listen, I figured something out.
Oh, that's the guy from the missing poster. Oh, that is.
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here.
Clearly.
I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Yeah. I promise, Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
Sorry, Tim, I didn't mean to blind you. Dude, are we gonna get some like crazy like Remedy-verse Avengers eventually, where it's like
just go.
It's like Jesse Faden and Saga Anderson and Alan Wake and Tim Breaker, like all shoulder to shoulder with their different powers.
Please.
Like what is going on? Because they're setting up all these like, even though Tim doesn't.
No, they'll never get me. They'll never get me.
I mean, Tim just seems like a normal dude with time travel powers, clearly. And Saga is obviously the seer. Alan, as the end of the New Game Plus, is the master of multiple realms, as he puts it. That's paraphrasing. And then director Jesse Faden, anyways, basically a god. So they're setting up classes for the Dark World Conspiracy MMO. Come on. Come on.
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
Your coffee. Your weapon.
Whoa! Forfeit your weapons? Well, that's not good. All my bullets!
Here we go. You ready? Glad one of us is.
My 400 bullets.
What the fuck are those things?
It's the two people that were in the coffee suits. It's a stealth section.
A key.
Oh, a key.
Probably worth holding on to.
Join the percolation. Means there's two of them, though. Yeah, I hear the other one in the distance. I can't really see them. I don't... Oh, okay. He is the mug. So who's the mug? The promised mug has been found. I have locked the inner door as they instructed. No one will get past without a blessing. I must hide the key. My final task, perhaps my only destiny, the farewell of my old life. I'm out. Oh, fuck! Ah! One hand just breaks Jesse's neck? Holy. What the hell? I got you baited by the fact that there was something to read? That's fucked up.
You ready? Glad one of us is.
through him.
The coffee
fuck are
speaks
those
through
things?
him.
You are not coffee.
Oh, okay.
Mug has been found.
Oh, you can't even dodge them. All right. I felt like I dodged underneath the swing and then it just magnetized to him. And then I just, okay. I waited for him to walk past me. You know, I don't need the flashlight, I guess. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a Alan Wake stealth section where I should put the flashlight away. Are they seeing the flashlight or seeing me? Welcome coffee.
You ready? Glad one of us is.
Feeling the percolation.
What the fuck are those things?
Oh, I'm in the light. That's why they can't see me. There's a light here.
Join the percolation.
Or is it an AOE radius around them?
A key. Probably worth holding on to.
Join the percolation.
The blend is upon us. Instead of the end is upon us, the blend is upon us. The promised mug has been found. The mug is safe as the desire. The door to him is locked and the keys on my former desk hidden behind the coffee bags. I have completed my purpose. My time has come for me to join the percolation. A new blend is upon us. We already read that note. I don't know if I need to read both notes, though. Oh, god damn it. Where did he see me from? Okay. Oh, they just teleport to me. Ah! I got past it, and it just teleports to me. So you just can't get seen. All right. I guess the other one saw me from all the way around the other corner. Damn. There's a stealth section for you. I don't know if I need to read the notes for anything. Solve the optimal roasting temperature. Fair enough. We did that.
You ready?
I probably don't need to read them, but I mean,
Glad one of us is.
I didn't know if I needed to read them or not for her to open the door.
I'm not coffee.
What the fuck are those things?
Because the fact that I can go all the way over to the other side to read two different notes, but they don't do anything. So I just need the key then. Wait, why did he see me? And fuck. Yeah, see, I dodge it and it immediately still grabs me. Because I ran? I guess running, yeah. Can't do any running? Maybe not. So it might not even be light-based. The flashlight doesn't matter? I guess. Damn. This stealth section is something else.
Here we go. You ready? Glad one of us is.
No, I'm not.
are those things?
So is it really just... I guess it's just the running, yeah.
A key. Probably worth holding on to.
But he's coming back now this time, so I can't leave yet. I also don't know if they're like vision cone based or so. I don't know. Doesn't come all the way over here. It turns around. Yeah. Because shining the light on doesn't do anything. Get in the room, Jesse. You goober. Okay. Like, it's easy if you don't go for the extra lore. They have done their bidding, packed their coffee, and brought the people to Coffee World to share in their blessing. They say I am almost ready.
Here, I brought you a coffee.
Tim, no!
Take it.
Sheriff?
Tim! No, Tim! No! Oh my god, there's so many beans everywhere. Holy crap.
Sheriff. How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time.
No, Tim.
It's the best part of the day.
I'm gonna wake this man up.
Hey! Snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
X.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. Oh, this is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay.
Tim, why'd you do this?
Coffee beans are actually the seeds of coffee berries.
Correct.
The berries are sometimes referred to as coffee cherries.
Correct. You got any more coffee facts for me, Tim? Got any more? I'll wait. Oh, don't you? I'll wait.
Try the coffee. It's hot and dark. Darker than the darkest void.
Can I have the cup,
What
though?
could be better?
Oh, go check Remedy's merch store. They would be missing an opportunity if they didn't have the different thermoses and this like dark void coffee mug. Go check the store.
You don't want the coffee to get cold. Cold coffee is no good. Coffee wants to be hot.
Not real. You can have iced coffee. You can also have cold brew coffee. Tim, why? No. Time break it, Tim.
Coffee beans are actually the seeds of coffee berries.
Okay, we're looping.
The berries are sometimes referred to as
Coffee cherries.
cherries.
Thank you, Tim. See you later. Oh!
What the hell? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Uh-huh. Okay.
isn't the government.
Hello, sister. I would like to tell you about a dream I had.
What the
A conspiracy within a conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
What does that mean? What? What? Oh, same song? So Dylan was Wake all along? I don't know about that. They can't make Alan Wake's character even more people. He's already Alan Wake and Scratch and Thomas Zane. And this, the voice of that character, the voice of Alan Wake is Dr. Casper. They can't keep getting away with this. What the hell does that mean? Does it mean anything? Even Dor just said, how deep does the rabbit hole go? How about... So that's supposed to mean that in some way Jesse Faden and Alan Wake are actually siblings. What the fuck? But that wouldn't make any sense because Dylan was interviewed by the FBC separately from when Alan was apprehended by the FBC. So like, it goes as deep as you're willing to dig. It's gonna make for a great thumbnail shot. All right, there's one more episode left. Thanks for watching live or on YouTube, donating to the Thankmas charity, all that stuff, enduring the forehead. I'll see you in the next one. It's all propaganda. I would say about 20% truth, the rest is a lie. I don't even know if 20% is true. The only thing I think are true are the way the flashlight works and the noise the gun makes. Everything else, probably totally crap.